Alrighty. Well, good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing today? All right. You guys ready to have a fun hour of nothing but health and wellness and good news? Yes. All right. All right. Well, thank you all so very much for coming. My name is J.D. Myers. I'm the health and wellness analyst for the city. And we're very happy, very proud to bring you an awesome wellness program. I know, obviously, you've heard at least something about it, or you wouldn't be here today. But the program we're running is called the Live Younger Challenge. And so right now, we're all at a certain age. I'll go out there and I'll give up my age. I'm 31. But
poor baby.
I know you're all sympathetic about it. But my goal is to actually live younger. And so my chronological age, my body age is 31 right now. But 12 weeks from now or 10 weeks from now, I could actually be 23 or 21. And so on the inside. So that's my goal. And then you can feel even worse for me, you know, when that happens. And so I'm glad you're all here, and I hope you enjoy the presentation, and I hope you enjoy the program. More specifics on the program and how to sign up will be coming in the coming weeks. Our first wave, we're going to start 5 waves of the program. The first wave will start in February, next week actually, and every month on the month until June, we'll start a new 100 employees. And so plenty of opportunity for you guys to join. And we've got sign-up sheets today that you guys can take home and hopefully get a group going. So without further ado, let's welcome Jose from Nuvita.
Hi, everyone. I think I got a chance to say hi to most of you, and welcome. And we're very excited from Nuvita to be helping you with your 12-week Live Younger Challenge. And I hope you're very excited. You look a little nervous, though. Don't be. This is a lot of good stuff and fun stuff. And I hope you don't mind. I'm going to sit, and you guys can still kind of see me. I'm pretty tall. As J.D. alluded to, and as you can see, our tagline is Live Younger. And what we're talking about is if you could just take a moment and think about turning the clock back, maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years, and feeling the way you did 5 years or 10 years ago, having that energy, that vitality, that strength, maybe even that dress size, right? That would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? So what I want you to do is while we share what the program's going to be, I want to tell a little story first that we all play a part in and have a role with. And while I'm sharing that information, I'd just like you to relax and think about living younger. Is that a little better? So, I'm going to start this story in 1985. And in 1985, the Centers for Disease Control, the CDC, started tracking our weight in the United States. And they wanted to do that because the behavior that's associated with gaining weight is also the behavior associated with a lot of diseases, like heart disease, diabetes, and assortment of other things. Right? And just to show you what this looks like, or what this chart data is the white areas, they didn't have enough information to give good results. The light blue areas meant that 10% of the population was overfat or obese, 30 pounds or more over their ideal weight. And then the light blue, or the little bit moderate blue, is 10 to 14%. And we just take a little stroll through time, and you can see that they're starting to collect the data and fill in the map. And in 1991, they even had to add a new category. And at the same time, we still had heart disease, diabetes growing at alarming rates in the United States. In fact, we changed the name of type 2 diabetes to type 2 diabetes from adult onset diabetes. And during this time, women started to have just as many heart attacks and pass away from heart disease as men did. It's pretty astonishing, isn't it? And it's all related to behavior. I love those murmurs. And it affects us all, doesn't it? It affects us economically. I mean, we're having a big debate on health care because we spend more money than any other country in the civilized world on health care. And most of those costs are actually sent towards behavior-related disease. About 75% is what the CDC says. It's a social issue. And part of that is, if you look at what's a #1 TV show, The Biggest Loser, right now, do you think we would have cared in 1981? Would that have been a #1 show? Maybe not. You saw that trend changing, but now it's part of us. And all of us are probably thinking about this. Most of us do. We've actually done extensive research at Nuvita nationally, and our research shows that more than 70% of the population is having this conversation with themselves. I want to make a change. I want to improve my health. I want to eat better. And it's a big deal for a lot of us, and it's very personal. And in that research, we discovered that there were 3 major reasons that we want to make that change. And I'm sure that most of you can identify with these. First is health and medical reasons. Physical appearance, and that's actually the number one reason most of us do want to make a change. And energy and vitality. Makes sense, doesn't it? So let's talk a little bit about that. Health and medical reasons. Maybe some of you have had your doctor tell you, you need to make a change. It's real important, or I'm going to have to put you on medication, or there could be some really difficult repercussions with your health. Maybe that low grade, a lot of us follow that low grade kind of tired feeling. We're just not feeling right. I used to feel better. I don't know why I feel so down. Maybe a little fear. We might have a family history. You may have seen a parent suffer through a debilitating disease like diabetes or heart disease, or even lost someone close to you at a young age. Maybe you're even suffering through some of that right now yourself. And we've all heard it, right? Sedentary lifestyle, right, contributes to heart disease, to diabetes, to high blood pressure. And we get to the point where we almost don't want to listen to that anymore. But did you know that the number one controllable factor in preventing Alzheimer's is physical activity, being active on a regular basis? I don't know about you, but that gets me pretty excited. How many of you are parents? Did you know that if you're an overweight parent, one parent, you increase the chances of your child being overweight by 50% as an adult? And if it's both parents, it goes up to 80%. And if your child was born after the year 2000, they have a shorter life expectancy than you do. First time in history that's ever happened in the United States, even though more babies live. It's pretty somber, isn't it? Well, let's talk about something that's a little more fun. Like I said, the number one reason most people want to change is physical appearance, right? And this is kind of goofy, right? Do you shower with the lights? But do you like what you see? When you look in the mirror, do you like what you see? Is that the best you? Is that the you that you idealize or visualize? For a lot of us, it isn't. Maybe some of you are going to have a high school reunion coming up, or going on a beach vacation this spring or summer, and part of your goal is to look great, right? Some of us just want to look sexy, We want to feel great when we go out to dinner and we put on that cool outfit. We want to feel wonderful, and it does feel good when you're feeling right and you have the right body image. I know some of us have made this deal with ourselves. I'm not going to buy any new clothes till, right? I'm going to lose that 5 pounds. I've made that deal. I have. And some of us just want to get back into shape. We know what it's like. We've been there. Again, recapturing that 5, 10 years, how we felt, that vitality, that energy. And that brings us to exactly that, energy and vitality. Don't you want more time with your family? I know I get home sometimes after a long day and I'm wiped out. I just want to sit in front of the TV, and I know a lot of people feel that way. Just they don't have the energy that they need. Sleep. It's a big problem in the United States. You can't turn on the TV without seeing some kind of advertisement for a sleep aid or a pill that's going to help you get some sleep. And a lot of the reason that we don't sleep well is because we are sedentary. We don't move around enough. Maybe we want more energy at work, right? This is a work environment. Tough times, you want to produce, you want to show up, you want to be there. And maybe you just want to feel good. Like I said, some of us have that low-grade tiredness, and we just want to feel active and good and full of energy. And it really doesn't matter what your motivation is, because they're all valid, it's all important, it's all powerful. And if your main motivation is appearance, guess what? If you do it right, you're going to get more health. You're going to get more energy and vitality.